Welcome to another episode of Kidney Chronicles, where I give you the inside scoop of to what's going on with my health when it comes to my kidney transplant and kidney rejection, in hopes that it will bring to light information that might be helpful or useful to you. And in this episode, I got some good news, and that's that I finally have insurance that will allow me to go to Stanford Medical Center. And in this video, I'm going to show you the first step after you make your appointments on what happens. So for those of you that don't know, recap, I have a kidney transplant and it is failing. I've had it for about 17 years, and the last time I checked up on it, it was about 16-17%. And I haven't went to go check on it yet because I've been so stressed and trying to get insurance to cover my appointments in Stanford, because the ones that I had before covered California was not accepted at Stanford. So pretty much in the last 2 months, when I found out that my kidney is actually failing, my transplant's failing, I've been trying to schedule appointments. Finally, I was able to get private insurance through my job, and they accept it. So I have my appointments, 2 video appointments set up for December, and my in-person appointment set up in January. That's as soon as they can get me in. Now, the first step is they send you a letter from Stanford. It has my name. I took off my address, of course, because you guys are crazy. And I'm gonna let you see what pretty much the letter entitles. So it's about 10 pages or so that you get in the mail. The first one, it says, Stanford Medical Center. It has my name, my address, and it says, "Dear James, we are pleased to welcome you to the Stanford Kidney Transplant Program. We look forward to meeting you and helping you through this transplant process." It tells you about education, what you need to know. It gives you a link so you can go watch an actual transplant. It talks about the evaluation that we're going to, and it gives me my appointments. Like I said, my first 2 appointments are going to be with a video appointment, maybe a phone call, maybe a video, Facebook, FaceTime, I don't know. But it's going to be on the 20th with a social worker, and then again on that day with a nurse coordinator, a transplant nurse coordinator. And the in-person appointment is going to be on Wednesday, the 11th of January, with my transplant nephrologist. Now, a nephrologist is a specialist that specializes in kidneys and other maybe the pancreas, but for sure I know it's kidney. So that's a nephrologist. I also have a local nephrologist that I see now. That's been taking care of me post-transplant operation. But this is going to be a new one, obviously, at Stanford. We have a copy-only page that pretty much tells you the whole procedures, stuff that can happen to you, like you can die, you can get a kind of just stuff that can happen to you. Just a blank copy thing. It also gives you a scientific registry of transplant recipients. Pretty much it's just there's a registry where it shows, I don't know, maybe your name, how long it's going to take, or what the kidney transplant timeline looks like. So I'm going to have to log into that and figure that out as well. It also gives you a a living donor transplant page. Talks to you about how long you have to wait if you don't have a living donor. So waiting time for kidney transplants in the Bay Area, and that's kind of where I'm at least the Stanford hospitals in the Bay Area. For blood type A, you're going to be waiting about 7 years. For blood type B, you'll be waiting about 10 years. For blood type O, you'll be waiting for about 10 years. And for blood type AB, you'll be waiting for about 6 years. And that's 6 years on dialysis waiting to get a kidney transplant. That's for somebody who does not have a donor. Last time when I was on dialysis, about 17, 18 years ago, I was only on dialysis for about 6 months because the transplant that came through, it was a cadaver, was so perfect a match that it could have been my twin brother, they said. So I was pushed to the front of the line, and I was able to get a transplant within 6 months last time. I was lucky. This time, I don't think I'll be so lucky. The reason why my family didn't give me a living organ was because it's just difficult. Like, me and my immediate family aren't close. I have a broken family, and the ones that I am close to, it's just how do you ask for a kidney? That's crazy. So I just kind of dealt with it, and I'm planning to do the same this time around. But at least this time around, or at least now, I have insurance that will take care of most of it. So when I make these videos, I want everyone to know that I'm not doing it for pity. I'm not doing it for donations. I'm not doing it for a GoFundMe. I've been taking care of myself medically all my life, and I'm continuing to do so, and I will do so. In fact, it's so common that I spend most of my money on medical bills and procedures and stuff that it's just part of my life, and that's the reason why I work. It kind of sucks that you have to work full time to get insurance in order to pay for these procedures, but if I want to live, I gotta do what I gotta do, and I'm doing it. So these videos are not for pity, donations, and stuff. It's for education. I'm hoping that somebody out there can see and can relate and maybe know that they're not going through this alone, because psychologically this can be a total mind fuck, and it takes a lot of will to think positively. And I just want people out there to know that you're stronger than you think, and you'll get through this too. And if I can help you get through it, then that's awesome. You also get a patient visitor parking thing that lets you know how much it costs to park. And the first hour is free. After that, it's $1 for each additional hour, and the max is $12. It gives you some information about parking, a map, and the actual map of the campus so you don't get lost. It's an actual pretty big campus. I've been there before, obviously. And the Pancreas and Kidney Transplant Center is its own little campus. So that's exactly what I'll be showing you guys in January. I'll be recording everything, like I said, to give you guys education and to give you an insight of what some people go through. That's going to do it for this episode. Remember, when shit's the fan, run.